event. That is the second highest rating for a security assessment rating for a large special event, which means this event comes with a lot of support from our federal partners. Consistent with previous years, we're supported by more than 35 federal, state, and local agencies. All of these agencies are here to ensure that the Super Bowl and the surrounding community are safe while we carry out all the fun activities around the Super Bowl. The federal presence here is consistent with past Super Bowls and other sporting events like what you will see around the World Cup and the Olympics as well. There are no planned ICE or immigration enforcement operations that are scheduled around the Super Bowl or any of the Super Bowl related events. For fans attending the Super Bowl during this week, please plan ahead and know the important details before you come down to the site. I will say, before I get into some of the details about arrivals and coming to our events, there are no known specific or credible threats to the Super Bowl or any of our related events. The Super Bowl experience and Pro Bowl games will be held at the Moscone Center here in downtown San Francisco beginning today through Saturday, February 7th. The Super Bowl experience will feature interactive games, player autographs, photographs with the Super Bowl rings, and a lot of other fun activities for family. Children under 12 can come in for free. Those events will be taking place from 3:00 p.m. till 10 p.m. today through Friday, and then 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday. Tickets are still available through Ticketmaster and in the North Lobby of the Moscone Center. We strongly encourage fans to use rideshare and public transportation coming down to the experience. Clear bag policy is in effect, and everyone coming into the experience will go through screening. Pack travel lightly. For fans attending the Super Bowl game on game day in Santa Clara, there are a few important reminders as well. There will be road closures and traffic delays in and around the stadium campus, and parking is limited and available through advance purchase only. So please plan accordingly and allow yourself plenty of time to come to the game day campus on Sunday. Our gates are going to open at 11:30 a.m. All game day tickets are mobile, so please download your ticket to your mobile wallet before you leave for the stadium, and make sure you have a full battery on your cell phone. We are encouraging everyone to download the NFL One Pass app. That One Pass app is your one-stop shop for everything you need to know about attending Super Bowl and game day. Entry times and locations are on there, maps, rideshare information, clear bag policy, prohibited items. Once you do arrive at the campus, we've tried to make it as easy to get around as possible. Follow the color coding on your ticket to enter through the correct gate. Observe the clear bag policy, and remember that prohibited items, including drones and weapons of any kind, are not permitted, so please leave those at home. Again, all of this information can be found on your OnePass app. There are temporary flight restrictions throughout the week around the Super Bowl experience and on game day in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 is a no drone zone, and all flight restrictions will be actively enforced. You can find all the details you need on flight restrictions at FAA.gov. With that, I'm going to turn over to our public safety partners to provide you with some additional details. And I'm going to start off with our lead coordinator, Jeff Brannigan, federal coordinator from a special agent from the Department of Homeland Security. Jeff.
Thank you, Chief Lanier, designated federal coordinator for Super Bowl 60 and the acting special agent in charge for Homeland Security investigations in Northern California. I want to take a moment to thank our partners in public safety for the Super Bowl. NFL Chief Security Officer Kathy Lanier, FBI Special Agent in Charge Sanjay Vermani, Santa Clara Chief of Police Corey Morgan, San Francisco Chief of Police Derek Liu, and San Jose Chief of Police Paul Joseph. I'd also like to recognize those partners not represented here who are playing essential roles in ensuring the security and safety of the Super Bowl. Law enforcement, fire, and emergency management professionals from 9 Bay Area counties, our other federal law enforcement partners from the ATF, DEA, U.S. Secret Service, the Federal Air Marshal Service, and Customs and Border Protection, and our many other colleagues within the Department of Homeland Security, including staff from the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, the U.S. Coast Guard, and the Transportation Security Administration. DHS and its federal partners have been committed to protecting people at the Super Bowl for nearly 20 years. The security of the Super Bowl is necessarily a combined effort between federal, state, and local public safety agencies, the NFL, and regional government leaders. But security and safety also require the support of the public, the fans, business owners, and community members across the Bay Area. Homeland Security's If You See Something, Say Something campaign reminds all of us to stay alert to and report suspicious activity to law enforcement. I ask that whether you live here or you're visiting for the game, please partner with us in public safety. Trust your instincts and report any concerns to law enforcement. Federal law enforcement, intelligence, cybersecurity, and physical security professionals are working alongside our state and local colleagues across the Bay Area to keep our residents and an estimated 1.3 million expected visitors safe during all pregame and game events. For me, security in the Bay Area is personal, as I know it is for those joining me on the stage today. I live and work here. I have family and friends across the Bay Area, and I am grateful to be a part of this community. Our collective security planning and preparation has been deliberate and layered, focused on countering a wide array of threats. We've shared intelligence, ensured the introduction of key countermeasures, and shored up our emergency response capabilities while remaining flexible and adaptable. In the days ahead, there will be a significant increase in federal personnel, including federal law enforcement across the region. These professionals are here with the specific and strict purpose of directly supporting the Super Bowl related security plans of the cities of Santa Clara, San Francisco, and San Jose. You will see federal tactical teams working with local SWAT personnel, federal aircraft monitoring regional airspace, and uniformed officers manning various security screening technologies. All these personnel are working as part of the larger federal security effort in direct support of our local partners to ensure a safe and secure event for everyone. On behalf of the many federal employees working the Super Bowl, thanks again to our partners, our local partners, and the NFL for a tremendous level of collaboration over the past year. I look forward to a great week and an exciting game on Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Now I'll turn over our Special Agent in Charge from the FBI, Sanjay Ramani.
Thanks, Chief Lanier. Good morning. My name is Sanjay Ramani, Special Agent in Charge of the FBI's San Francisco Field Office. Super Bowl 60 is one of our largest and most complex security operations our region has ever supported. This week is a culmination of more than a year of planning. The FBI San Francisco Division has been preparing with our partners to ensure the safety of fans, players, staff, and the communities hosting events throughout the Bay Area. The FBI provides intelligence and operational support for the Super Bowl. The FBI is proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with our federal, state, and local partners, many of whom are here today to protect this historic event. The FBI is operating a full-time joint command center alongside our law enforcement and public safety partners for the entire week of the Super Bowl events. Inside that command center, FBI agents, intelligence analysts, and technical specialists, along with our partners, are working around the clock to collect and assess threat information and to share intelligence in real time and to coordinate rapid responses if needed. This unified structure ensures that the FBI is working closely with the Federal Aviation Administration to enforce the temporary flight restrictions and the no drone zone around the stadium. The FBI will lead the effort to detect and mitigate unauthorized drones in the restricted airspace around Levi Stadium. We have also deployed our specialty trained tactical personnel to include our SWAT team, bomb technicians, and hazardous device specialists. These teams have trained together in advance so that if a critical incident were to occur, the response would be seamless and immediate. Our goal is simple: for fans to enjoy the Super Bowl safely and confidently. The public's awareness is also an important part of the safety for event. So as my colleague said, if you see something suspicious, please say something. We are very proud to help protect this community and this global event.
Major events, including Super Bowl 50. That experience matters. It's given us a clear understanding of what it takes to safely host an event of this scale and significance. The biggest takeaway is simple. Major events are built on strong partnerships and clear coordination. For this Super Bowl, the Santa Clara Police Department is the lead public safety agency for planning and coordination, working closely with our local, regional, state, and federal partners. Working alongside the partners represented on this stage here today, more than 50 public safety agencies from across the region are contributing personnel, resources, and expertise to this effort. That level of coordination gives me confidence in our readiness. We have a comprehensive public safety plan in place that addresses a wide range of contingencies and is built on coordination, communication, and flexibility. I'm confident in the planning that's been done and in the professionals that will be executing that plan. I do want to take a moment to recognize the men and women of the Santa Clara Police Department who have dedicated countless hours over the past 2 years to this effort, as well as our entire department, who will continue providing day-to-day public safety services for our community while we host this global event. At the end of the day, our goal is simple: for fans, families, and residents to enjoy a safe and memorable Super Bowl experience. You'll see a strong public safety presence, and there will also be many security measures that you won't see. We ask the public to help us. If you see something, say something. I'm excited for Sunday. It's going to be a beautiful day in Santa Clara, and we are ready.
All right, and before I introduce Chief of Police from San Francisco Police Department, Derek Liu, I will say many, many years ago in my law enforcement career, we learned a lot from the San Francisco Police Department. They are the pioneers of problem-oriented policing, and they have been absolutely amazing to work with. The level of skill and talent they have and the connection they have to the community is really just unbelievable. So, Chief?
Thank you, Chief, and good morning. Good morning, and thank you to the NFL and to our law enforcement partners joining today. This is an exciting time for San Francisco and our entire region. The eyes of the world are upon us as we celebrate and prepare for Sunday's Super Bowl. The San Francisco Police Department has been preparing for months for this event. We've been working in close coordination with all our local, state, and federal partners, ensuring that this event is both fun and safe. Given that this is a SEER 1 event, we put forth all our resources in preparation, planning, and coordination for this week. All available SFPD officers will be on duty, working on a mobilized schedule throughout the week. All time off has been canceled. Our officers are concentrated around all major Super Bowl events here at Moscone Center, at Yerba Buena Gardens, Bill Graham Civic Auditorium, and at all other events, both large and small. We also have a full deployment of officers at San Francisco International Airport, welcoming in players, visitors, and dignitaries to our city. Our number one priority is to ensure San Francisco is safe, and I'm confident it will be. San Francisco and the SFPD has a lot of experience hosting major events, including Super Bowl 50 10 years ago. This event will be even better. Time and time again, these major events are fun and safe because of the hard work of our SFPD officers and our close coordination with our public safety partners. We will be communicating with them throughout the week at our regional command centers, where we will be monitoring events in real time. I can say with the highest confidence that we're ready. For anyone visiting San Francisco on this special occasion, know that anywhere you go in the city, it will be safe. All 10 district stations and neighborhoods are staffed to respond to any other emergencies that are not related to the Super Bowl. Our public safety resources will not be impacted. Visit our local restaurants and bars, see our world-class sites, enjoy San Francisco, and see why it's the greatest city on the planet. We have additional requests from the public. We ask for your patience. There will be street closures and traffic will be impacted. Please visit the SFMTA's website for all transit updates so you can navigate around the city. Take public transportation or walk when possible, since driving may be challenging in some areas. Also, stay vigilant. With any major events, there is the potential for someone to cause harm. If you see something, say something. We will check it out and ensure there are no threats to the public. I know there will be a lot of people out having fun this week, but please celebrate responsibly. Don't consume too much alcohol and never drive if you're intoxicated. Take public transportation, a taxi, or a ride share. There's no excuse not to. Once again, the SFPD, the City of San Francisco, and our entire region is honored to host this event. Our officers are eager and excited to welcome everyone into our city. Thank you again to the NFL for giving us this honor, and thank you to our law enforcement partners for working with us to keep everyone safe. We're ready.
Thank you, Chief. All right, and bring us home, Deputy Chief of Police, San Jose Police Department, Brian Spears.
Thank you, Chief. It's an honor to stand alongside our law enforcement partners from across the region. This team didn't come together for a single event. We've been working side by side all year, building strong relationships and a shared operating rhythm. That long-standing collaboration is a big reason our region is prepared for the Super Bowl. As the region's largest city, I can tell you San Jose is fully prepared. We'll be deploying significant resources not only around the stadium, but throughout the entire valley. Our goal is simple. Whether you're inside the game, downtown at a watch party, or just heading home, we want you to feel safe, supported, and able to enjoy the moment. Over the past several weeks, our Human Trafficking Task Force has conducted multiple operations to identify and rescue victims and to hold traffickers accountable. Large events like this can draw those who seek to exploit others, but we are prepared, proactive, and will not allow it. Our air support unit will be in the air, providing real-time overhead support to officers on the ground, enabling us to respond quickly and for the first time in the event of this magnitude, our real-time intelligence center will be fully operational, giving us enhanced situational awareness and real-time coordination with our partners across the region. Large-scale events in our city are nothing new to us. The San Jose Police Department has extensive experience planning and managing major operations. Safety, however, is always a team effort. So we are asking the public to partner with us. We want everyone to have a great time, but please celebrate responsibly. Plan ahead for a sober ride home, and if you see something that doesn't look right, say something, call it in. We would rather investigate a situation that proves to us unfounded than overlooking something critical. This is an exciting moment for our region. Our goal is
मेरे फैमिली में सुबह की शुरुआत न्यूट्रिका हनी से होती है क्योंकि इससे मिलती है एनर्जी। पता है किस लिए? फैमिली को एक्टिव रखो न्यूट्रिका बी हनी के साथ और हर दिन एलिवेट करो।
Introducing pure and naturally sourced bee honey. Nutrica Pro Energy Multi-Floral Bee Honey. Nutrica Pro Immunity Tulsi Infused Bee Honey. Nutrica Pro Fitness Lemon Infused Bee Honey. Nutrica. Elevating lifestyle.
In previous years to be at the Super Bowl?
So normally we have, so first, and your first question, yes, there's no planned ICE enforcement activities. We are confident of that. Secondly, our Department of Homeland Security, who's been our partner for more than 20 years now, is made up of more than 20 different departments. We'll send a variety of different agencies. That does not include ICE. There is not ICE deployed with us at the Super Bowl, and I don't believe there has been in the last several. But most of the other departments, from the Coast Guard to, many other agencies, are here.
Hi, just to piggyback, my name is Will. I'm a local reporter at Channel 4 News. Piggyback on his question about ICE, and I know the fear, we've been covering it. Do they have to make an announcement to you if they are going to arrive? Because there's, again, local media covering it, there's a fear factor. Or can they just show up because they're federal and they don't have to make an announcement?
We have a great relationship with our federal partners. We've been working with them very closely over the last 18 months. We've met with the Department of Homeland Security leadership in the last week. I'm confident that this partnership is strong and that we're here for that public safety mission. And that's what everybody that's here is focused on. So I feel pretty confident that, our plans are focused on the Super Bowl and bringing this event to, a happy ending on Sunday evening.
Hi, good morning. It's Daniel Killy. I'm with Build Germany. I have a question. It's a general question, so I address it to you. How much is AI involved in taking your precautions?
Well, it's a broad question. I don't think there's many technologies that we use for any purpose anymore that doesn't have an element of AI. I think it helps us to enhance our security in a variety of different ways. So I can't answer you specifically because I don't want to get into operational technology, but there's very few technologies that we use anymore that don't have some element of AI.
Hi there, Chief Lanier, Chris Van Cleve from CBS News.
Hi, Chris.
Good to see you. Question for you and then a question for Agent Brannigan, if I can. Any concerns about the potential of any credible threats against the Super Bowl this year?
No, and we have a very strong, a couple of speakers mentioned this, we have multiple intelligence groups that are working and monitoring different sources of intelligence, and we've had no credible or specific threats whatsoever. So nothing on our radar. We're feeling really good going into this period.
And if we could hear from Agent Brannigan just about the DHS role. I mean, there is a lot of sensitivity to ICE and some of the other agencies that have been involved in immigration enforcement in other places. Could you just explain to people what normally DHS would do at a Super Bowl, and are you sticking to that mission this year?
Yes, our responsibility is to support the security planning of the cities that are responsible for these events, and that is what we are doing. There are multiple DHS agencies involved in that effort, including DHS law enforcement, but not exclusive to DHS law enforcement. The Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency has a major role in conducting critical infrastructure security evaluations, cybersecurity evaluations. The Office of Countering Weapons of Mass Destruction has a role. The Coast Guard has a role. The department's depth in providing services, technical expertise, and personnel to this event and other special events is wide-ranging and well-established.
And you'll commit to no immigration enforcement around the Super Bowl?
I defer to Chief Lanier on those questions.
David Fucillo from SB Nation. This is a question for Chief Lanier and Agent Brannigan. I'm curious what public safeguards are in place to protect citizens against the potential for federal overreach.
So I'll start off and then I'll let Jeff Jeff, take it from there. I mean, I've been walking around the city the last couple of days. Our federal partners that come to work with us in Super Bowl, I see them taking selfies with people. The K9 teams posing for photos with tourists coming from out of town. They do have a public safety mission and they are focused on that mission, but they're also very engaged in the community. I think they have done a really, really nice job of engaging with local community members and socializing while still doing their job. So I don't have any concerns about that at my level.
Hi, Kate Walsh from WPRI in Providence, Rhode Island. Yesterday, I'm sure a lot of us noticed a really low-flying helicopter going back and forth over the bay. We're not from this area, but when we spoke to locals, they said it was kind of unique too. And then we looked it up and it was a National Nuclear Security Administration helicopter. Is that something that was specific for the game, looking for nuclear threats perhaps, or can you talk about that?
I mean, I don't want to get into any specific details about it. That is normal activity for us. If you think about the security planning for a large event like the Super Bowl, there are multiple layers of security. We don't just secure gates with guards. There are often multiple layers of security, and the airspace is one of those. But there are also some other baselines that they will do. So that is part of our normal security planning. Nothing to be alarmed about.
For Chief Lanier and or Agent Brannigan, just to clarify on what you said about no ICE operations, does that include the related events, Super Bowl related events during the week leading up to the game?
Yes, that includes all of the Super Bowl related events. Again, we've been working with our DHS partners for 18 months. Everybody's got specific roles that they're assigned to. There's no ICE agents assigned as a part of our security team here, but everybody is focused on their mission here and already at it as of this morning. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, nice to see you. A lot of DC folks here today. All right, nice work.